All right, folks, once again, another thrilling edition of the Maximum Cheese Productions Weekend Update. We're dropping the Rick and John because Rick's gone, and even his stunt double's on vacation this week, too. We are not in our usual location, as you can see. Keith and I have made the journey down here to Avalon Park to visit Megan Stokes of the East Orlando Sun, and as you can see, it's a pleasure to be with Megan. And we just finished a serious interview, which you can go watch where the real stuff is. This is the funny one, and also saying goodbye to Keith. This is his last show. We may or may not be able to tell you that he is going into the Army next week. Right? We can't give you exact dates.
Exact dates. Operation Security.
Yes. But it looks like he won't be on the show anymore, and I'm going to steal his camera before he leaves, though. Or else get a cameraman.
I know a good camera that you can buy.
Oh, okay. That one?
Yeah.
We're wheeling and dealing here, figuring out how to do it. Megan, thanks for letting us in your office. I know you're busy publishing a newspaper.
Yeah.
We met. How did I meet you? You interviewed me.
Yeah.
Back when we were rabble waving signs about don't build the Amway Center.
Right. That's right.
Found a lot of good that did.
Yeah.
There's our $1 billion Amway Center.
Lighten up the city.
And then one guy told me, it's beautiful. I go, well, it better be.
I see what you mean by lighting up the city. I was riding down 408 the other night, and I saw, like I was driving, heading east, and I saw all the other buildings were lit up, had this, like, ambient glow, and then I realized what it was coming from. And I was like,
It's the giant
It's
sun.
kind of blinding.
I wonder how many accidents it's caused so far.
That's a lot of pixels.
It keeps the poor homeless people who sleep under the bridge up all night, I'm sure. Sorry.
Thanks. Megan's, like I said, editor at East Orlando Sun, the associate editor. We know this is her paper.
Gotta be technical.
Cool office, too.
Thank you.
Yeah, got a great view.
It's cozy.
See, what are we looking at there?
We're looking at the CVS parking lot.
No, over there. Oh, is that what is that what that is? Oh, I thought we were
These are
looking
the
at the square.
townhomes.
This is a cool. If you haven't been down
Town
to
Square
Avalon,
is over here.
oh, okay. That's where everything happens over there. We'll show you a picture. We'll get some B-roll. We're gonna miss you.
Yeah,
Who
sure.
am I gonna have to pick on now? I'm gonna find a new co-host in a week. If you're looking for a position, don't mind being picked on. Just click on the link at the bottom of this.
No pay.
No pay.
I'll pay you twice what I'm paying him. And you were telling us before, you're not getting enough news from.
Well, I mean, we get plenty of stuff. Obviously, we fill up the paper every month, but we want more of the local stuff, people to interact with us, especially the schools. Let us know what's going on in your athletic departments, your, kids getting awards or doing something.
Basketball leagues?
Yeah.
All you basketball players there? If you beat your buddy in one-on-one, you might want to put it in the paper. I know you need
Something like that.
You need stuff like that because there are events going on. I mean, there's a bunch of local martial arts schools.
Yeah.
And there's got to be at least once a month somebody's getting a black belt.
Right.
That would be newsworthy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just let us know.
Yeah, I know you put my picture in it a bunch of times. I've been in there. And my daughter.
We put his picture in it. We'll
Yeah.
put anybody in
It didn't melt the paper, I used to get interviewed all the time for that About Town thing. What was that? Like you'd ask questions of people.
The word on the street?
Yeah, word on the
We
street.
still have that.
What do you hear about the roads?
Well, thank God the widening's happening.
Is it? Have they broken ground?
They have.
I mean, I know they came out with the golden shovels.
Yeah, they did that.
The photo op for the politicians.
Yeah.
When are they actually moving dirt?
Have you been on Elephant?
Just drove down. I didn't see anything.
They're not moving dirt yet. That's, from what I hear, whenever they start moving dirt, they're going to be like halfway through the project. And it's a 3-year project. So right now they're doing the infrastructure.
The woodpecker joke is a true story that Bayot told us, well, not in this office, but in his old office, that they originally were going to extend Alafaya Trail down to the beach line. Well, it was the B line then. But they did a survey out there, and there were these red-headed woodpeckers. Is why they couldn't do it. Because there were too many of them to move. True story.
That's why the road winds all the way down.
Well, that's a different one.
Oh, okay.
No, they wanted that because they wanted development.
Oh,
Because all those people want to live next to the power plant at the dump. We have to do it. That's the rule, right?
Well, Kiwanis is education geared, so we have Teacher of the Month
I
for
see.
Kiwanis.
Okay, and Rotary is business gear.
Yes.
I'm in the wrong group.
Business of the Month. Yeah, what are you doing?
I know.
I don't care about the kids.
No, not at all. Thanks. Is that a bus running me over?
Get what
I'd like to find out about that.
the actual
Well, I guess I'll have to read the
program
article.
is called. Yeah, you'll
I'll
have to
have
wait
to read
see.
the article in the Sun.
Yes.
I really like her high technology editing
It's
skills.
on the computer too, I
Okay.
swear. I'm an old-fashioned girl.
professionals always use the yellow pads. I got yellow pads all over my apartment.
Thank you for wasting the last 3 or 4 minutes of your life for joining us here. Although it's been a pleasure
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
to have Megan with us. As you have somebody pretty to look at instead of us two lugs. But anyway, you
It
know,
would be alright if I just mentioned the blog I had about me going to the Army.
I don't know. Should we let them?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Last.
Well, if anybody cares, I started a blog about my experience with the Army back in January. So if you go to www.millersfiller.blogspot.com, you can follow along. Even when I go through basic, my wife's going to be posting my letters in my journal from basic.
Okay. Are we done?
Yes.
Are we done? Okay. Once again, thank you for joining us and wasting the last 3 or 4 or whatever minutes you like. This is going to be a long one. And just remember, too, have a great weekend and see you next Thursday. Oh, I got an email inviting me to go to some CFL Business Network Tuesday lunch at the Super